Hello, hello, hello. Happy Monday, everybody. Just sorting out our audio here. I'm gonna have a look here. I might just turn this down a tad. Just an itty bit. There we go. Hello! Happy Monday. I hope you've had a wonderful weekend, wherever you may be. Whether you're here live or you're watching on the VOD, of course, later on YouTube's. Okay, I think we're ready to start. Amazing. Wonderful. Okay, so are we... There we go. Ads have finished. Amazing. Welcome back. We're here in Praisetheaters again today. No cam for this stream today. I had a very intense day of adulting, and so I just felt like focusing on well, not being perceived for the stream today visually, and just focusing on the Dwarf Fortress and everything happening because my brain just needed it. So yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing today. But I have my little notes here ready for us from the end of last stream. Happy Monday, Rouse. Hello. Welcome, welcome. First time chat. Much, much love. Make sure to say hi to Sizzle as well, who should have just greeted you on the chat with a little wave. And as you're first in today, you get awareness of the secret command for Sizzle. If you want to test that out in chat. Hopefully it works. I set it up earlier. But yeah, I have a few notes. So military is really, really, really what we need to focus on today. And making steel gear for all of our beautiful, fabulous homies right here. Yep, there they are. We need a few more squads because I have just been distracted too much over the past few weeks and we're behind where we should be with military, I think. So, crafting as well I have noted down here. So I think need-wise, we need some crafting stuff going on. Hello, one more mod. How are you? Lovely to see you again. We have our great hall. Just gonna see. Oh yeah, I do have a shortcut for it. Nice, nice. So hopefully we can work on this a bit today as well if we get to it, but I think our military needs to be the focus for today. Clothing. I feel like we created a new task for some clothing last time. Let's just have a look. Yeah, okay, so we're making essential clothing right now, which is fine. We have a few decent size guilds now as well. I remember from last time also possibly getting a second temple made would be great, but this can serve as that, right? So if we start decking this out slowly, we can make a new temple space in here, and this is where I'm envisioning all of our arts happening, all of the Praisetheater stuff happening, you know, and new tavern probably, lots of swag. Those are my thoughts. Didn't think you'd be on for another couple of hours. Yeah, so 7 p.m. here at the UK times for now anyway. Yeah, because I've been sort of testing this schedule out for the past month or so. I think it's been now on Monday evenings. But as I start to add in more streams into my schedule overall, things will probably adapt a little bit. But yeah. I try and split it so that, of course, because there's a lot of the Dwarf Fortress community and viewership is US based, I do try and take that into account with some evening streams and later streams and stuff. But I will probably end up with more streams happening daytime just because of where I am on the globe. Okay, so... Ah, yes, we have our nice new tavern. What did we name this? Did we name it something good? The Hot Smith, yeah, okay, that's fine. And this guild over here was for the confining diamond. This was, yeah, metalsmiths. Very nice. Tantruming. We had a tantruming dwarf. Did we deal with that last time? Did she die? I have a feeling that she did, if I'm remembering. I think that might have had a tragic end, unfortunately, for her. Okay, how are we doing on our steel then? So we've got a little bit here, not loads. By the Twitch schedule? Okay, let me just have a look at that, because it should definitely be set to 7 PM, but I wouldn't be super shocked if I'd made a mistake there. Schedule. Yes, the schedule page is right, but maybe the about section is wrong. Yeah, looks right on my side, so it could be something to do with the time change, possibly. I don't know. But let's have a look at this. Make pig iron. Okay, so we've got more pig iron on the go. Lovely. And yeah, hematite, because we have a buttload of that. We did some serious, yeah, so we've got lots of magnetite up here. There was a whole other floor's worth to explore, I think. Yes. Just have to remember not to dig out the slopes like I did last time, which was very intelligent of me, so that everyone got stuck because they couldn't use the slope anymore. Nobles, how are we doing? Yeah, everybody has very basic tombs so far, so we need to make those more fancy. Where did we put them? Ah, yes. So a separate, you know, extra fancy dead people floor, because apparently we have to have that. extra fancy dead people. We were making a statue as well for Nil, because she was the most grumpy one. Yeah, and see, it'd be nice to engrave these with engravings about the specific people, so I'll wait until they die. Way to rub it in. I only have copper in my fortress, no iron. Oh man, have you had a really good look? If so, I'm so sorry, that sucks. Never a fun time when you have absolutely no iron. Oh, and we had a bit of a siege, and we had a little baby siege towards the end of last stream. Some of the bits left over from here. Someone's just dropped all their steel gear right here. So yeah, military and defences need to be priority, methinks. Bedrooms wise, did we get a migrant wave last time? What's the situation on our bedrooms looking like right now? So this one is free. Look at all these children. Ah, yes, dancers. So we took on some legendary dancers because that seemed cool. But we haven't housed them yet because I kind of like creating a living space for all of the artsy people, all the poets and the writers and the scribes and the performers and the bards and all that. I don't know, it's kind of nice. So we have this is crafting, a crafting guild right here. Oh, and bears. Oh my god, I forgot about the bears. We have bears now. Yes, we have bears. We can train these. So we're gonna get war bears. Oh yeah, yes. That's nice. That's very nice. And I forget, I can't remember if we train the parents and then they have babies, are they born as war bears? I forget. War training, yes. any trainer. Better have a look at that and see who's going to be in charge of this. Ah, so we can't war train black bears. Interesting. Yeah, we've got a lot of dogs. A lot of dogs happening here. And I'll be honest, I just don't want to deal with this. So I know people get upset about this, but yeah, bye dogs. Bye-bye. Because we're going to end up with a lot of stuff to manage if we have bears and dogs and other bears and sheep and God knows what else. Oh, wow, look at the puppies. Okay, I'm not going to kill the puppies. I'm not that... yeah. Maybe that's a little bit intense. But the adult dogs... Oh, we could train them as war dogs, but... We read up on astronomy and star charts. I did a little bit, yes, I did. Although I will have a bit more of a look into it before Friday again this week. I was mainly reading up on scholars, yeah, and having a look on Bay 12 and some old posts about stuff. And so I learned about some interesting lever tricks, which might possibly help getting scribes to produce more quickly. Oh, 1 second. Tamsi, my cat, is about to dive into a bowl of chicken wings. I don't blame her. I literally have some... There we go. Yeah. I don't blame you, honey, but no, that would not be a good idea for you or me if you ate those chicken wings, because we'd both pay a terrible price for that. Here you go. Yes, there would be very bad result. Right, auto train livestock. What's this about? Okay, I can look into this later. But yeah, so there's no way to specifically get them to write about certain topics. They're just most likely to write about what they know about. So that part of it is fine. I do think that someone who mentioned in chat last week about having their own spaces could also help. So I'm thinking, yeah, we can try the lever trick when we get into the astronomy fort again on Friday. But also, yeah, giving them their own dedicated little sort of study spaces. I think that might possibly help. Lambs, yeah, we have a lot of lambs. Okay, do we have any straggler animals that need to be brought down here? This poor capybara has been locked up for basically its whole life. I feel guilty about that. It's trained. Unavailable as pet. Aw, yeah. I do feel bad for the population of capybaras that used to live here because we basically killed them all. You will go free, capybara, because I feel guilty. Oh, and we also have some dwarves here. We need to move these. Yeah, some captives. So I think we should probably put them somewhere else. And of course just ignoring our vampire as well, who's just chilling. Neemstay, how you doing? And Squidcoda, hello, how goes it? How goes it? Not too bad, not too bad. I'm gonna try and stay focused on one thing, you know, and make actual progress today, which is military as high priority. Yeah, drumsticks. I had caramel wings. Oh, honestly, like, this office smells amazing. Squidcoda teaches, like, it's just a legend. I learn new things from Squidcoda every time he shows up in chat, to be honest. Where do we put these dwarves? We don't have a jail at the moment because we just haven't got there yet. I feel like they should be up here. I don't really know why, but it just kind of feels right. Up on the roof. We need some bins. We could make copper bins, couldn't we? Instead of wasting wood. How much copper have we got? Would that be bad? Would that be really wasteful to make copper bins? I don't know. I don't really foresee us using copper for that much else for a while. Maybe not. We do have a decent tree allowance from the elves. So, maybe for the time being, if we stick some wood here, actually, even though this is ugly, that's okay. We can live with that. Oh, this is still made of wood. That's upsetting. That's we can deal with that as well. Because a lot of these are fruit trees, and we want those obviously for the fruits, for the lovely alcohol variety. Malgu, hello, welcome, good evening, good evening. Specifically the magnifying glass button and the button in the eraser menu. I just finished a script to get the active mod list and be able to copy to clipboard. Ooh. Having the dwarf activity visible above them was awesome. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, so I did spot this last time, but I haven't investigated, really. And you say, yeah, and the button in the eraser menu, nice. This one? Yeah. I love how this looks, by the way. This is very awesome. Yeah, so we have plum trees. So what could we chop? What could we do without? Because I feel like we really do want most of these trees, especially they're also have taken so long to grow back. Almond trees, probably almond trees actually. We can live without almonds. We can't make alcohol from almonds, at least not in Dwarf Fortress. I do love some amaretto though, personally. One of my faves. But I don't think we can do that. If we could make some lovely amaretto, then yes. But sadly not. Might also give some more room to these other trees to grow, so that might not be a bad thing. Almond. I wonder if almond tree lumber smells, you know, has that same smell. Like a marzipan sweetness to it. We shall choppeth the trees, please. Thank you. Don't let the elves see. In case you're curious in how to get the dwarven activity showing, I'll post the instructions here too. Oh, you're such a babe. Thank you. Run GI Spectate and then see how there's a line. Okay, let's have a little look at this because you are the star and you are guiding us through this here. So here we are. Ooh. Okay. Spectate mode. So this is us kind of, okay, cycling through right now. And we're going to automatically switch targets every 10 seconds. This is a tool for those who would like to watch their dwarves go about their business. When enabled, Spectate will lock the camera to following the dwarf scurrying around your fort. Every once in a while, it will automatically switch to following a different dwarf. It can also switch to following animals, hostiles, or visiting units. You can switch to the next target immediately with the left-right arrow keys. Spectate will automatically disengage and turn itself off when you move the map, just like the vanilla follow mechanic. It will also disengage immediately if you open the squad menu. Very nice. Okay, now I'm going to have a look here. So then you see how there is a line. We're only caring about things under the line. Turn on everything in the right column and turn off the last two, happy and ecstatic, in the left column. Then set the 3000 to 0. Lastly, turn on the overlay and close the GI. Okay, let's try this. Hello, Duran, how are you? So, let's see. Yeah, okay, I'm under the line. Yep. We're only caring about things. Turn on everything on the right. Except for these two, and then turn... Oh, in the left column, okay, yep. And then overlay, ah! Yeah, I saw some things, ooh. Set the 3000 to 0. Just, yeah. Oh, I see. Oh. Ooh, I feel like I'm like looking into the Matrix. Can move this over here. Yeah, wheels storing. Oh, this is so much more fun than it should be for me, right? I can't really explain. This is so satisfying, and I can't really explain exactly why. But every Dwarf Fortress player knows. It's just a little sad face, yeah. Like, oh, I'm asleep on a pot. I am not pleased about this. Like a fish tank. Yes! Yeah, it does kind of have that vibe. Oh, I love it. Yes. I could just stare at this forever. Yeah, like I think playing with it like this would be... It would be too much information for my brain to handle, but also would take a little bit of the magic away for me if I was to play like this all the time. But this is really awesome for like what I'm thinking about. If I'm obviously playing a bit more passively, that it's really good for that. But also if I have to take a bit of a break on a stream and want to, you know, allow stream to watch what's going on, this will be really wonderful for that as well. But also, yeah, spotting unhappy folks more quickly. Ant colony, yes. But once again, yeah, the amazing squid himself doing the Lord Armok's work, no less. Can make it better if you don't want it on all the time. Follow and hover. Ah, yes. Okay. So... Ah. Well, look at this. Yeah, so we can just get a really quick overview. I see. This is nicely, you know, if you hadn't have so kindly explained it to me, I probably could have worked it out with a few minutes, which is saying something. Like, things have to be pretty easy and quick, you know, for me to pay attention and learn it, you know, if I don't have extreme passion about such subject. So that is a feat. Displeased. So if I wanted to see, I know we're live right now, but yep. So we get their mood, their name, and then what they're up to. Mm. Oh, look at that! Look, I get the mood for the animals. That's so cute. Oh, and there's our capybara just happily living life. Oh, very happy. That's nice. Mm-hmm. If we're trying to figure out which dwarves are trying to store something outside the safe zone, yes, yes, absolutely, absolutely. I just submitted a bit of code to add preferred nickname units. Ooh, heck yeah. Well, I mean, I'm loving this. This is transformative. Oh. So we can just, yeah. Let's leave this doing its thing. We can adjust it in a little bit. I see no reason not to. Okay, we've cleaned up this. Nice, so I can get rid of this stockpile now. Whose head was this again? This was someone's head, I'm sure. Why did I keep this here? Did I mean to leave someone's head here? There was a head that I wanted to keep. I think it, oh, maybe it was just this one. Yeah. Oh, that's right, because we have a nice decorated breastplate here from our sworn enemy. I wanted to put that somewhere. Just goblin heads. Just decorating with goblin heads feels good. Okay, we are dealing with all the dogs. Hey, we've trained the grizzly bears. That's nice. Muskmelon stew. Are we meant to be using muskmelons? Could they not be alcoholed? No. Pears, limes. We have limes? Where do we get limes from? Yes, we don't want to... Oh, sewer brew. Okay, yeah, you can use that if you want. Dog tallow. And carrot wine. Barley wine. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, so we should be chopping these trees. Yep, there we go. So I think I'll just make a ton of bins, to be honest, because we do need quite a few. Make some beautiful wood bins, please. We shall have a beautifully organized fortress. Control Shift S. Let's see. Oh, oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, so we can just change the settings to so that the bubbles show up, right? That's amazing. I love it. I love it. Hopefully we don't get problems with all of our... Okay, yeah, we're moving stuff. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool. Smelting hematite, magnetite, making pig iron. Very good. And how are we doing with our massive pile here? Oh yeah, there's loads, there's loads. Chalk. So we can do a hook of chalk soon. Steel, please. Thank you. Platinum. Oh, okay. Wait, what? Yeah, so we have hematite on the go, magnetite as well, steel, pig iron. Yeah, let's just make another one. And then get a proper labour for furnace operation, maybe? I don't really know how much difference it makes, efficiency-wise. I am unawares. But there is no reason to not do it. Mandates, goblets and bucklers. Okay, they still need, so now they want more chests, of course they do. Yeah. I'm not doing too badly on the gold. I think there was another vein somewhere that we haven't tapped yet. Guys, I was learning earlier about pumps and pump stacks. So, yeah. If we can get some glass, some green glass going, we could pump magma. I've never even pumped water, but I want to pump magma. That is an exciting prospect. Magma trap. Will it break my computer? Possibly. But it's worth it. It's worth the risk. And we're just, everything is just living in the workshops at the moment, which is fine. But we will smelt that platinum, please. Could have dug down here and then come up underneath, but it's not really going to make much difference. And I don't want to jinx it, but mood isn't too bad overall. I think our only mega moody dwarves are children. Yeah, Mincott got injured, didn't he? So yeah, that makes sense. Nil is less moody now, which is good. Now that we made her a tomb and so on. Yep, she needs a so what's going to make it a tomb then? It just needs higher value, right? So, I don't know. How can we pimp these tombs? How can we pimp the tomb? I feel like I should just record a few minutes with Spectate, perhaps during a siege. Use it for stream intro. That's actually such a fun idea. Yeah, there's a lot of things that we can use this for. I forgot you can use glass. Yeah, green glass. We can indeed. Or can we use all kinds of glass? I'm not sure, but I know we can use green glass. This is a statue of Nil Tower Dabblers. So this is one of the nobles that was here. She's one of the old nobles from the early days of our civilization, which is why I bothered keeping these nobles alive in the first place, because they're quite interesting characters, right? With some history in our civ. This is... okay, yeah, an image of Nil. She's surrounded by dwarves. It relates to the ascension of the dwarf Nil to the position of Baroness of the Lanterns of Medicine in the early spring of 150. So, yeah, it's nearly 50 years ago now. Or the best part of, 5 decades. So, just after we had started, or we'd founded Ilonzanor and we started in this world, she became Baroness. I don't know exactly how it works with nobles taking up seats in other locations. Yeah, it's the politics systems and so on can get a bit complicated. But I don't know, what could we, besides engraving, because I would like to do some specific engraving in this, put in the effort of doing it nicely, because this is our main story world. Reason. We have not... wait, where's your slab? Did I make you a slab? Unnamed tomb. Tekud. No? I swear we buried you. Well, okay, let's do that for sure. I was sure that we buried you, honestly. We're making some lovely bins. Okay, I don't think we need any of this now. Nope. And we had the bug fixed with the coffins as well in the recent patch, which is lovely. So now we shouldn't have to look at random bodies or body parts instead of looking at the coffins. There we go. We can lay him to rest. And we're going to have to start cleaning up some of the other parts of the ruin soon as well. There he is. And who was this? I don't think they knew each other. Nope. Doesn't feel anything after seeing his dead body. Wonder after communing with Rakas the diamond silvers of pricing. Is that a god of trade? I hope so. Okay. Right. Steel things. Importante. Let's have a look. We also need new squads making, so let's have a little update here. Have a bit of a review of our squads. The Gleeful Strikes. Okay, this person's thing has just disappeared. I could do with checking out if they're training properly, because it is they're taking their sweet time. These Gleeful Strikes on their monthly orders. I'm also thinking about paper making, because I know I think pigtail is the easiest thing to use. But fort defenses should definitely be priority over that, as much as I would like to dive into paper making. Come on, Dwarf Fortress, you can save. I know, I believe in you. You can do it. You can do it. I believe. Nice. Okay, well done. Yeah, so if I can actually call all of these guys to train and then have a look at their skills. Oh, turn, you poor guy. Does he have some kind of ongoing health condition? It looks like he does. Skin and fat, muscle, oh dear, lung tissue, oh no. I have no idea. Oh, he was the one that got peppered with arrows, I think. Yes, that's right. Oh dear, okay. Yeah, he was full on like a porcupine full of arrows. Okay. So this poor dude, maybe we should take him out of service. He's a competent Marksdwarf though. And we need to set up some other squads as well, just for martial training needs. But again, it would be really nice to get that going in our Great Hall. I haven't exactly decided what we're going to name this really yet. Welcome back from Adland. So I was just having a look at our Marksdwarf squad. We've got poor Tun, who got injured in the siege last time. He's not looking too good. Bless him. They're picking up equipment from here, it seems. Yeah, picking up his equipment. Okay, so we're just sticking all of the clothes in here, so I need to deal with the rest of this stockpile. We've already finished with that. Nice. Oh dear. Who is the poor dwarf? Oh no. Radioactive. Oh, I've just remembered we also need to make some I forget, but things for drinking from. I know the word, it's there somewhere. It's there somewhere. Armourer. We don't have one for our metal crafter, do we? Not yet. Space Pants! Welcome! How are you doing, my friend? Lovely to see you again. Happy Monday. Hope you had a fabulous weekend. Right, we have a single square underneath here. Let's get one for our metal crafter as well, because why the heck not? I suppose we could use this one, but we can never have enough. Iron anvil, yep, beautiful. And actually, if we set, let's have a look. Have a look at our work. Details, metal crafting, yep. Yeah, so we want to make these out of, shall we do gold? I mean, that will make our military very happy, won't it? Do we have any reason not to use gold? Silver, I suppose, would do it. And sterling silver. Very fancy. I don't know how many bars we use for each one, but sterling silver might be nice, I reckon. Flask. Why couldn't I think of the word flask? Some sterling silver flasks, I think, would be lovely. Yeah, food and drink we're doing very well on, so I don't need to worry about that for a bit. Okay, and if they finished their training already, because they just shoot all the ammo and then that's it, they're done. So we want a maximum value. Value influences threat levels? Threat levels? Does it? I know it makes them happier. Sterling silver's pretty good. I'm just thinking about gold for decor purposes. And also not upsetting nobles. I don't know if it will upset them. Okay, I'm gonna do another barracks here. Or give them space to do a different kind of training. If we don't already. Did I put one on the roof? Lyrical curses, no, okay. Yeah, because I don't know if there's a way to automatically get them to do both sets of training, or if we have to specify. Because they need to do both, right? Yeah, they need to... Maybe if they run out of ammo, they'll automatically start doing sort of wrestling training. Yeah. So yeah, he's waiting for combat training now. Okay. So we can cycle between the two when we don't have ammo. Oh, we do have ammo. Okay. I don't understand. Autumn has come. I think that means that we should also be collecting some fruit. Yes, very good. Peach pits. Yeah, we've got loads here. So we've got a couple of places to store this. Nice. Maybe it's just what they feel like doing. Tons over here just doing some target practice. These guys are... Oh, he's leading a wrestling demonstration. I see. So they... Oh, okay. Yeah, they are moving between the two. That's nice. Ah. I mean, that does make sense. I've just never had two sort of side by side like this. Very good, very good. And they are in leather, very old leather stuff. Yep, so we need to sort their gear out as well. Right, so over here we have this silvery mechanisms, who I think might all be legendary now. Yeah, they're legendary in most of those. Professional wrestler, legendary axe dwarf. Oh, amazing. Nice. And are we all steeled up as well? We look pretty good. We need some armor stands as well, definitely. Yep, they're coming for their flasks. So I'll get some more stuff made up for our barracks. Staggered training. Yeah, we'll have a look at the lyrical curses as well and see how they're doing with their skill. Dippity, dippity, dup, dup. Happy keyboard noises. From the wiki, on negative side, more wealth attracts more attacks. Oh, on the actual fort itself, yes. Yes. Absolutely. But you know, that's just part of the job, right? That's a good reason to get attacked. I'll take it as a compliment. We're telling stories. What story are we telling? Meditate on love. Oh, so cute. Excuse me. Right, where is this? Here we go. So we have Degel and did I leave those locked? Those guys locked in together? I can't remember. The metalsmith. The Guild of Irons was formed. Hee. Udib crevice vessels became the outpost liaison in 79. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, okay, maybe we did. Did I? Oh yeah, they're still locked in here. She's haggard. Because, yeah, she was the one causing all the problems, wasn't she? I remember now. Be with family. Yeah, so her spouse is still alive, so this isn't going to work anyway. Unless we can... unless her husband comes to live here for some reason. But we can give her martial training, maybe. We can give her somewhere specific to pray. We can get her to craft some stuff. So yeah, this was kind of a waste, but it's alright. Now, yeah, if we could turn this into a little private prayer space, I don't know. I suppose. Okay, here's where I confuse myself with burrows. This is for kids. This was for everyone else. Hey, we got dwarven traders. Still no wagons. I don't know how long it's going to take us to get wagons. I feel like we just haven't traded enough, I guess. We should definitely sort out this road here. Kind of done it the long way around. Alright, let's see what we've got. Some gold armor stones. Very nice. I feel like we should have a lot of food, even though food got nerfed. Still worth a decent amount. Bars. I'm praying our gold. It is in bins now, right? Oh, can we not trade it because somebody doesn't want to trade it? What? Wait, where's the gold? We have gold. Is it just in bins? It's in bins, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so not armor. We definitely need all of our armor. Gem bin. We actually have some shiny things now that we have cut and polished. Hooray! Aha, yes, there we go. Some gold. Old armor. We still have lots, and we're going to have even more. Oh my god, we're going to have so much other old armor to get rid of as well. So maybe we just bring up like a whole bunch of these and try and get rid of more of the old trash. Yeah, let's recycle the old clothes. I should do it. Past self, I don't need to name these burrows. Present self, why did you not name these burrows? Oh yeah, story of my life. Everything. Everything. Yeah, let's be sensible. Kid zone. Annoying nobles and yeah. There we go. All of this stuff is still sitting around here. Almonds. Do we not have storage for our seeds specifically anymore? Oh god, no, it stinks. Why are we not just getting rid of this? Ew. Nobody wants rotten dog meat. That's grim. Okay, we should just have one garbage dump active, hopefully. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah. Just check on our broker as well, I think. We still have the most skilled, yeah. Kludgy's dwarf. Goblets and bucklers still. Now I haven't had a look for sand yet, but I don't think I've seen any. So we might end up having to trade for sand. Methinks. And yeah, this thing is horrific, by the way. This is a solid metal winged thing with webs just waiting for us. Stuff of nightmares. Horrifying. Just gonna pretend that's not there. Cool, so this should be all of our steel equipment making its way up there. How are we doing? Yeah, we're doing good. We got a bit of coat left still. And I think we're using up the pig iron pretty consistently. Yeah. But we're pumping out iron nicely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And platinum. We don't have tons of that. Making our lovely silver flasks. Very good, very good. Nil, where are you? Please come and conduct your meeting here at the trading post. Okay, seeds. I feel like we should have seeds somewhere. Seeds, yes, seeds. Okay. Fair enough. Just need to tidy up all these boulders, or at least make use of them. Probably... Let's get rid of a few. Make them into something useful. 100 dresses and trousers and silk, no less, completed. Wonderful. Maybe we can start on some underwear or some mittens. Who's been here for a long time? I should know. Saxul. So we've got. Yeah, we did shoes quite recently. I know I could automate this, but gloves. Essentials for now, I think. I'd rather focus on. What is quen and how do you say it? Yeah, it's, well, quen. Quend is actually the lore behind where my username came from, which is a bit ironic because, of course, I mainly play a game about dwarves, or have done until now, right? But the word quend actually means elf in Tolkien's Elvish. So it's kind of a weird word because quend with the E means elf, but I just added LF on the end. So it basically is elf or elfy elf, but I just liked the way that the word looked and sounded. But it's a little homage to Tolkien, basically. Oh, she's sleeping. Thank you very much, Nil, for having your nap right now. Very helpful. Okay, so our Marksdwarvs are doing some actual fighting training, which is good. A bit worried about Turn, bless him. who was turned into a porcupine in that last siege, just covered in arrows. Another thing I was thinking, and actually one more mod, when the stuff you were posting about in Discord, so when you mentioned about seeing things in 3D, I do keep thinking about this when I'm building and trying to envision what things will be like in 3D so that they look better if I want to actually make them up in Stone Sense. Now, this one is interesting because this fortress, of course, was created in World Gen. So a lot of this stuff was just, yeah, I didn't build this. And we have towers here, which probably look quite interesting too. And the fact that this is all covered with a ceiling, and then we have this little temple which comes through it. Oh, what is this? Oh, the dog's just chewing on goblin bones. But thinking about defenses here, because of course we have these towers in the trenches. But actually making use of these trenches is, I don't know if they would just cause more issues than anything else. We could come up from underneath them, potentially. And maybe build some siege stuff on the top, I reckon. I love this alert! I know I'm not streaming to YouTube live yet, but hearing that always makes me laugh. So, yeah, maybe we could come up from underneath. And that could give us a few advantages. But it does also give sieges another way to potentially get inside. Which I don't love. And because of the way that this ruin, or this fortress is, with this long slope down into the fortress, we don't really have sort of an airlock, so to speak, at the moment. It would also be cool to build some corner towers on this structure, but we'd need a lot of lignite or a lot of something in the right colour, I reckon. So we have more magnetite here. Like the tiniest bit of lignite. Okay, what depth are we at here? 34. Conglomerate. Nil. Okay, just continuing to enjoy her nap. Steel, where are we at? 50 bars. Yep, we need a lot more. So much more steel. Yeah, we're gonna start needing more coke, aren't we, I think? Oh, okay, maybe not. Oh no, we're good. We actually need more pig iron in the works, don't we? Let's put a pause on the platinum for now. And farming wise, we haven't done any shearing in what feels like forever. And I need to have a look and see where that's heading to. Stray Ramwall. What are we doing with this? We're moving it? We're spinning? Spin thread, yes. Reindeer hair thread sounds rough. I would not want to be sutured up with that. Okay, so we're coming for the yarn. This should go up to where we have our clothing workshop. Yep. Nice, okay, yep. Okay, do we have our trader ready yet? Okay, good, nice. Wonderful. Can we search here yet? For goods. Can we search for broken things? We can. Wonderful. Oh. There's just so many. Whoa. If we just selected everything old. I mean, this is everything in the fort, right? Not just what's here. Oh my god. Bins, trade contents only. Yikes. And is some of this being worn? Okay, I don't know. Oh god, right. Yeah, this is everything. So let's not do that for now. That could be chaos. Yeah, we're not getting rid of our actual good stuff, of course. This armor bin is full of old stuff. So that one can go. This one is also, I think, full of old stuff. Yep. Okay, 5,000. Do we have anything new in here? Nope. Nice. 7,000 that gives us. Okay, if they've even got that for us. Panda sweetbread, that cannot be good. Panda are an endangered species, dudes. Come on. Cave lobster. Do you want some fish? We can buy some fish. And some salad, yep. Always a nice dwarven salad. Is this all you've got for us, dudes? What's happening out in the world? Are we being... Things aren't going so well. This is concerning. Are the brethren just not doing great? Is it because we're only trading you old clothes? Is that partly why? because yeah, we've just bought out this whole caravan essentially with old clothing. We didn't get a fresh trade agreement though. Yeah, shift click didn't work sadly. Today I had an elven caravan with around, yeah, no value, just some salad leaves. Yeah. Yeah, we do have fruit and stuff here. I'm thinking we do need somewhere else to produce alcohols. Is it still our office? Yeah. Let's have a look. Yeah, we just haven't done a lot of imports yet. Queen of Mai still, yeah, still going strong. Yeah, I'll just try and buy the caravans out next time. Okay, so yeah, we're collecting some fruit up here for time being. What are you up to? No activity, just chilling. Just chilling. So I think we've already collected everything that we could have. Oh, the Trumpets of Menacing? Oh, that's kind of cool. An iron crossbow. Yeah, we'll take that. Thank you. And all the bolts as well. We can go and pick those up shortly. Ooh. Oh, skeleton in a tree. Like it, like it. Dramatic. Okay, so we have some finished goods in here, which I don't really want living here. Let's reorganize a little bit. This is just a temporary office space, so to speak. If we do paper in there. And what else have we got? Yep, so they fall under finished goods, right? Coins, we have no coins, so I don't think that's particularly important. Other materials. So if we leave all of the leather stuff up here, then we should still keep all of the old stanky things. Yeah, so leather, but then plant cloth as well if we include that. And silk is going to get the new stuff in. Gems. No, we don't want gems up here either. Chains, amulets, so okay, we only really want armor. Yep. Footwear, I suppose. Handwear, headwear, legwear. Is that it? I think that's it. What else have we got here? Some old pigtail rope. Yeah, because we haven't really made anything from leather, so I don't think we need to worry too much about that. Okay, so storage of goodies. Let's tidy up a little bit. We have a lot of work to do in here. Let's get it started. Hands on deck, everybody. Oh, this is all ignite. Oh, okay. So we can carve this out. Maybe we can make this multi-level. That would be pretty cool. Although, how are we going to go about getting rid of the... Oh, I'm still not very good at multi-level building / digging. It's still way too confusing for me. Too many dwarves die. Just build all stairs and then remove them. Okay, but this is probably going to be our bottom layer though. Tetrahedrite. Are we going to need to dig that out? We've got a little bit of hematite over here. I think we still have a good amount on the other levels that we haven't done. Let's just do it. Yeah, let's get it done. But with all this lignite here, we could definitely be making blocks for our surface building from this. Gonna have to pause this, aren't we? Goblets, bucklers. Let's get that done. A fine gold goblet, please. Just the one this time, thank you. And what was it? Bucklers. Bucklers? What are bucklers again? I know what bucklers are. Yep. Steel bucklers. Oh, they're shields. Yes. Okay. Weaponsmith, armorsmith. How many did we want? Was it 3? Nice. We can do this. We can do this, I think. Gotta keep them happy. Perhaps you could try intentionally causing a cave-in. What could possibly go wrong? I mean, that would be fun, wouldn't it? I think we can do it, with levers and supports? Is that right? I've not done it before. But that would... My curiosity is piqued. Hey, look at all this. Nice to see the dwarves working. Yes, yeah, I caught Blind doing it live on a stream once. I have not researched or anything. The most bad thing that could happen would be a flat noble. Yeah. I suppose if we just burrow sensibly so nobody's running through at the time. Yeah, I think we're sorted with those merchants so they can trot off. Getting thirsty. A lot of these dwarves have been living a life of leisure. They haven't been up to much, to be honest. They've just been praying for the past 5 years. Since we finished tidying up all the old clothes out of the one half of the ruin. We are digging very good. Oh wait, limestone? I mean, that's got to look very similar to lignite, right? Oh, this is fluxes. Oh, okay. I think we have enough though. We have a lot, so. I think we can just use it anyway. I loaded into a reclaim once, saw all the stuff laying around, and started a new fort. Yeah. So, welcome back guys if you're just out of ads. So, yeah, that's one of the downsides to reclaiming like a large ruin. Sometimes it's just full of gumph and rubbish. But of course, if you're willing to deal with it, then you get to sell all of it. Decent quarters, meager quarters. I haven't seen these guys training in a long time. What's going on here? I also need to see where we are with our equipment. See how much we still have to get made. Because I'm pretty sure we don't have 2 full squads worth. Which reminds me, we were going to make some armor stands. Got a good amount of iron. Pig iron is on the go. We could also make them out of stone, right? I think. Pretty sure we can. Excuse me. So we could actually, could we do that here? Or crafts? Crafts? Perhaps? Or is it metal only? Oh, rock armor stand. Here we go. Yep. Nice. Do we have somebody we can assign? Adequate stone carver. So we don't have any stone crafters, really? None? Oh, okay. That's surprising. No stone. Is it masonry? No. Cooking, leatherworking, stone crafting. Yeah, that's the one. Ah, hello. There we go. I thought so. Whoops. Yes, you'll do nicely, thank you. Deduk and Dusim, who you look like twins. Well, as we get this dug out then. Let's make these out of limestone. Seems like a weird choice, but I do feel like we're kind of doing our military dwarves dirty though by doing this. I feel like we should probably use metal. I just didn't want to waste the iron, but doing it out of stone feels a bit wrong. The 29 looks like a distillery apparatus with a hose attached. Yeah, so someone said it looked like a bug last week, which was also kind of true. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I can do that to them. I think, yeah, I don't think I can do that to them. I do feel like I'm doing them dirty if I do that. So yeah, it's gonna be crafting, isn't it? So yeah, what shall we use? Just good old iron. I forget how much iron we need for pig iron, but that's fine. We do have plenty. We really are not running low on the iron, so yeah, I'm just overthinking it. How many do we actually need? It's gonna be, isn't it 3 pieces per 3 bars per piece of furniture? Something expensive like that. Saxel with her baby right in the face of the furnace. We love to see it. A true dwarven childhood right there. Yeah, here we go. Wait, gold bars? Oh. Wait, are you meant to be crafting here? Metal crafting? Wait, everybody? No. Have I just forgotten to do this correctly? Probably. Plant gatherers. This should be... I don't know if this should actually be everyone. Carpentry. Trapping? Yeah, nobody. We don't need anyone doing that. Metal crafting. Yeah, select. Oh my god, what? Okay. Let's just double check these then. Spinning. Furnaces. Oh yeah, we have so many experienced dwarfs on that. Competent leather worker, select, okay. Legendary cooks. I know that they'll usually take up the jobs anyway, but... Did you try the thing with cycling dwarves through crafting? No, so we do need to sort that. Yeah, because I'm not aware of a way of doing it automatically. So with in the hall, when we sort that out in here, I'm gonna make some crafting stations in here so that they can kind of do it in this space, because I think that seems fun. We do have, see, this sort of main living area. Just having a little think about layout here, because we have, yeah, we're gonna want to decorate this nicely, aren't we? I'd like this to be probably the temple section up front over here, so we can make, it would be cool to make this raised over here, I think. Yeah, so how could we do this? I'm gonna need to dig out the area above first to do that. Of course this isn't central. Three. Oh, are you kidding me? Because I did this 50 by 50. But this shaft is 3 by 3. Oh, kill me now. Okay. No. I can just widen it by 1 on the other side and undo all of this work that they've done. Does that work? Does that make sense? Because of the way that this is built, We just have a slope. I don't know what I want to do with this. But changing it would be a nightmare. But the hole is what the hole is. I suppose. The room itself is fine, but this can't be moved. So, yikes. Yeah, I basically just need to add one on each here, right? Am I tripping? I might be tripping. I think that's what needs to happen. Oh god, I hate life right now. Yeah. Yeah? No? Oh god. Yeah, 1, 1, 1. And then like this? Am I crazy? Why is this so confusing? Yeah, 4 and 4. That's gonna be 3 wide. Oh god. Okay, if I just do this for now. Because for some reason my brain doesn't want to compute it this way. We also have a few shiny things here, which we can probably grab anyway. Did I get those guys training? Yeah, constant training. I want those constant training as well. Petition, hello. Olongo, nightmare called. Is this our goblin? Is this our goblin boy who I'm actually very fond of now? I've ignored him completely, but he's the only goblin. Yeah, here he is. Oh, he's a happy boy now. That's good. I was near to a seat. It pleases me. Oh, he's so easily pleased. And because he was a legendary poet, was he? Yeah, nice. I don't know how to get people to write poetry. We need a library. We need a library, but our legendary wordsmith. Oh, and legendary speaker. Yes, we made him a performer in one of the taverns, didn't we? Yep. Yes. Welcome, sir. Nice. Right, where were we? Dealing with this nightmare. Okay. So, yeah, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Yeah. Okay, so this needs to be like this, and then like that, and then 1 on this side, I think. Yeah. And then we should be central to this, I think. Then. And yeah, we can make this dwarven happiness central in the Great Hall. Maybe build some pillars. That'd be kind of cool. Engrave them with lots of funky things. The great theatre of Praisetheaters, so to speak. Yeah. 7, 7. Nice. Lovely. Cassiterite. Ooh. Oh, and some more petrified wood. Ooh. I think it's nice to make statues from petrified wood because it's essentially the closest we can get to wooden statues, and seems cool to me to add those to libraries. That's how I imagine it anyway. I think the idea was correct. So yeah, I think we got it just about without me losing my mind. Blueprint it and then just move it one to the right. Yeah, that would be smart. Yep. This looks weirder to me now though, but I think it's because maybe it's because this side is empty, if that makes sense, and it just looks off. Yeah, 51, because it's odd, so 24 and 24, yeah, it's right. It just looks a bit weird because we have this on one side. We've threaded into silk. Oh, there's so much silk that we could be collecting though in the other areas. Okay, how are we looking on equipment here? So do we also have our see the barracks? I mean, these aren't really barracks, they're just spaces right now. But we could do some engravings and make it look a bit cooler. Methinks. That's what I'm thinking. I really, really wish we had a feature for mass engravings, because one of my favorite things to do, but particularly in this world because it's very story driven, is doing specific engravings, right? So that they are specific to the location or the dwarf, for example, for a tomb, stuff like that. But it just takes such a long time. So if we could get something like what we've got for the material selector in the recent patch, where we build using the last material, but the same thing for engravings, that would be amazing. Like, in terms of adding richness, at least in my opinion. Because if I want to engrave all this, for example, if I want to draw a shape here and do all of this on the same topic, that is such a task for me to go around and click every single square. And I've done this before because I've done it in other locations, right? But I have to do this on every single one and then specify the topic, and it just takes a really long time. So it's something that I do off stream because it just takes too long. Just thinking of other ways, because we could do flooring as well, of course. Lignite block floor. Gonna need more lignite. Or limestone. Yeah, we have that on the go. How's she doing? How's Nil doing? She's still haggard, oh dear. Martial training. She got some of the other needs met. Could we make a squad with them in it? Vacant position. Who's this? The Anvils of Luring. So we can add Nil. Can we add this Nil though? Why can't we add her to a squad? Why can we not add you to a squad? nil Erdimgigut. Why is this not possible? Can we not add all nobles or what? Is that a thing? Is that just a general thing that I wasn't aware of? That we can't add nobles to squads? Or certain types of nobles to squads? Because how are we going to meet that need? So Zasset, where is he here? Was he actually, I don't know why he was on that list. Must have been another one I'd made previously. Yeah, you... Militia captain. Bookkeeper. Wait, we have no bookkeeper? Oh. Okay. We've had no bookkeeper this whole time. Apparently. Reg. Yeah, we can give that to Reg. Wherever he is. You can learn some record keeping skills, bro. Militia, gleeful strikes. Do we need a messenger? Okay, so Nil, the Baroness of Fieldboat. So we can add our mayor, but we can't add any of the other nobles to squads. I wonder why. I guess it's just a general thing that I hadn't noticed before. But I don't know how we're supposed to meet that need for them. Otherwise. Do we have to add them to a specific one? Like, I can test this. I'm not going to keep it because people are going to start getting beaten up. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Nope. I guess that's a no. Yep. Captain of the Guard, nil. Yep, nope. Nope, just a nope. Well, too bad, sorry. Can't do martial training, it seems. Curious. Can I just make a barracks underneath her? Could we assign it? Can we just make a communal one? Is this a thing? Just add it to like a tavern? I've never tried that before. I've never heard of such things. Never heard of such. Doesn't seem like the best of ideas. Just having a fighting space in the tavern, but I don't know. Wait, the pepper of... Wait, what? The creative devourer, apparently. Okay. No? I have no idea if this is even a thing. Okay, let me just do a quick check on this. Communal barracks? Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. So we have to assign them all to squads. I see. I see. So for happiness purposes, we'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, so if we want to collect some webs. I'm a little bit... Oh, we're already collecting webs. Okay. Where are you off to? Just hanging out. Hello, Rundstedsen. Good evening. Shall provide you with some lovely mushroom wine. Enjoy. I do usually have cam on, but not today. And in a way, it's nice because I just didn't have the bandwidth for being physically perceived and focusing today. We have a new bebe. It is a bebe boy. Saxul! Saxul, you've been a busy gal. She is, yep, straight on the next one. So wait, what? Which bit? What? Huh? Sorry, baby confusion. We've just had. Yeah. So Saxul has just given birth to a baby boy. Which baby boy? Oh, 1 year old. Okay, Olin Erith. Erith is the new one. Yep, so Olin and Erith. Yep. Godin. Where's Godin? Is he around? Was he there? No, he wasn't. They've been busy, not wasting any time on expanding the family. Well, that's what we like. That's what we need. The civilization does need rebuilding. So, good job. Good job. Your fort looks awesome. My forts always look so boring. Thank you so much. But I haven't actually built any of this. So, this is a ruin that was reclaimed. So, the world that I'm playing in today and that I play in on Mondays is my main story world, my long-term story world, that I've been playing in for nearly 2 years personally. Most of it has been streamed, not all of it, not from the very beginning, but it is the stories that have unfolded in this world and this civilization specifically that actually inspired me to start streaming Dwarf Fortress and start streaming in general, because I fell in love with the stories so much. And we've rebuilt this civilization from nothing, basically. It was almost completely wiped out. And the fortress that we are in right now, Praisetheaters, was our original mountain home. But it was destroyed, it was ruined, it was taken from us by our enemies. We managed to reclaim it as a ruin and we're rebuilding it. So what you can see now, all of this has been dug out here. This was all created in World Gen. I haven't made this, I haven't designed it. There are a few little bits I've added on. But this floor in particular with all these windy bedrooms, this was all part of that ruin and was created in World Gen. So the way this looks here on the surface as well, this was in World Gen as well. So I haven't built any of this. This was built by our civilization as part of that world gen and developed in the first 150 years before we actually jumped into the world to start playing. So we had a few cool things that were already here in the ruin, like a temple. We had some things relating to the religions that sprouted in this civ as well. So really cool story/lore stuff in relation to our specific civilization, the Lanterns of Medicine. And this here, Praisetheaters, just to show you on the map as well quickly again. So we're here. All of this, these are green, but these are not friendly. I don't exactly know why they're green. I think it's something to do with the economic links or something. Yeah, I don't know why we are technically economically linked to these. Yeah, you can see all these goblin pits. And this is us. Now, back before all these wars were raging and we got stomped out of existence, these forts here were part of our civilization. These locations here are all part of our civilization as well. This is a new one that we added in. So up here, this was actually the first fortress that was part of this civ that we started in 150. It became the new capital. We had lots of nice little baby hillocks sprout up. And, you know, we grew the population back up from the very brink, retired that fortress. Lots of very exciting things happened. And I will be telling the story of this fortress and the story of this world and this civ that we're playing through story videos on YouTube at some point. I'm planning all these things out. We then went and founded this little fortress here, which is a military base that we added in because I thought, yep, we're really going to need some extra firepower in this region to deal with all this if we're actually going to succeed in wiping all of this out. Maybe, don't even know if it's technically possible, but we're going to try. And yep, the timing, we got very lucky with the timing. It just so happened that when we retired this fort here, that our old mountain home was a ruin, and so we could reclaim it, and that's where we are now. So you can also see that we've got some more hillocks that are sprouting up here, which is good. Population, not the best, but some of them seem to be slowly growing. Luckily, I don't think a lot of these pits are particularly big either. So yeah, these are all 100 population. This one's 300 here, so that's a bit bigger. I think these are larger up here, some of these. Yeah, 100, 5,000. There's the fortress. So the Dark Goblin Fortress. I actually have no idea if it's even possible for us to, think about taking this. But, I'll have to do some research on that when we're actually ready, closer to the time, to dream about that. So there's a lot to do. There's an awful lot to clean up here if we want to take our homeland back for good. It's gonna be difficult. But yeah. It did not look like anything I've seen before. Yeah, ruins are just super cool. But because this one was originally part of our civ, it just makes it extra interesting. It was also full of stuff, so you will get that depending on the ruin that you reclaim. And you can see all this old clothing, which is large actually, from probably when, I guess, humans or elves were living. I think it was humans that lived here for a while before it was taken back again or something, right? So there have been multiple folks who've jumped in and lived in the ruin over time. So this half looked exactly like this, and we're going to have to clean this up if we want to use those bedrooms. So that is the kind of a bit of the downside of a ruin, is that it might be full of angry stuff, but also you probably have some cleaning up to do. But of course you can sell all of it, so you can just trade it all away if you want to, which is what I've been doing. Nice to have so much history in the world. It is. And yeah, some of the stories and the characters that have come out of this world so far are super cool, and I'm very excited to tell them and to share them in all the ways that I can. We have an elvish queen as well of this civ, which is really dope. We met her in adventure mode as well when we've played adventure mode in this world. So I like to do that periodically. I'll probably do that maybe after when we retire this fortress. We'll see. But I also have plans we know where a few dragon caves / lairs are in this world. So also very much want to embark on one of those, because catching a dragon is something that I would like to attempt at some point. JM Thoughts, hello my dear, how are you? Happy Monday, nice to see you again. Do you already have a document with all this history? So, when you say all of it, so documenting every single thing isn't feasible, but all of the key events, yes I do, yes. So several of the stories I've actually already written up and finished, but I just haven't decided exactly what I want to do with them. The way that I'm currently planning on doing it is actually telling the smaller stories first. So there are specific characters that I would like to tell the stories for. So for example, our queen, Amayi, right? There are a few other characters from our first fortress, Ilonzanor, which was the new capital for a while. A few characters from there, and sort of telling those individual stories before I then tell the wider stories, because I think it will add richness if I do it that way. But also, of course, the story is still evolving, so I've had to think carefully about how to approach it, because I could potentially spend, you know, a very long time working on the story videos, because I'm illustrating them myself. So kind of, you know, think sort of similar to Croak Smash type videos, but obviously, you know, I'll be doing it completely in my own way, in my own style. So, but by that I just mean obviously using drawings of my own to add in description and visuals and things where they're needed. So I'm working on lots of things alongside each other, basically. I've got, like, I don't know, 6 or 7 different illustrations on the go at the moment. Yeah. Yeah. And the end goal, which, you know, realistically probably isn't going to happen for a while yet. I want to do, whenever we bring sort of the story in this world to a close, just to kind of make kind of a Dwarf Fortress movie in the same sort of style. But obviously, yeah, by that point, I'm hoping to be practiced and have developed the sort of video style that I want through making the shorter tales and shorter stories first, because that's going to be a huge project. But yeah, that's sort of what's going on. It's a lot, but I just really love this game and I really love these stories. So yeah, eventually it will come together. Hope there's a great flood in it. I mean, we could engineer one, but I don't know. My current computer, which will hopefully be upgraded soon. I'm not I was a bit worried that it might not handle that kind of thing, so yeah, lots of fluid stuff can get a bit scary in terms of FPS. We're going into ads soon, so I'll use that ad time to do something admin-y. I would watch the YouTube series. Thank you. This is what Dwarf Fortress is amazing at, right? It's amazing at stories, and we haven't actually had a good look at some of the characters here yet, so I still need to do that. So let me see. Now that we're here in ad break, I'll also take the chance to save. Equal 7. Whoop ad time. Yay! You're back. You're back already? See, I'm never 100% sure on the ads, because on my side I see a countdown, so it's telling me that there's still a minute of ads depending on who's watching. So, yeah. So I was thinking about how to do this the other day, because in the past, what I've done with the forts in this world, where I really care about who the dwarves are and things, I will literally just put them into a spreadsheet in Google Sheets and just type up notes on them, because I'm not aware of a better way of doing it currently. Did have Squid Coder in the chat earlier, who would probably be one of the best people for me to pose this to, actually. I don't know if it's possible in Dwarf Therapist. I've not used that really. But yeah, in terms of just knowing who they are and sort of where they've come from and stuff like that, it just made the most sense, and that was what I did with the first fortress in this world, which was up here, Ilonzanor, where we also had war unicorns, by the way, which is pretty awesome. And when we played in adventure mode and visited some of our Civ's other locations, there are also unicorns in those locations as well, which was amazing because I had hoped that we would do that. Before retiring that fortress, we assigned every resident with just as many unicorns as we had, so that if they migrated, they would take them with them. But I wasn't sure if it would work. So that was a very exciting moment in adventure mode when we spawned into the hillock and we're like, oh my god, there's unicorns here, that's amazing. So yeah. But we haven't had anyone come here with unicorns yet, or to our other built fortresses, so that's a little bit sad. But they're out there still, so it's still maybe possible. You've never had unicorns yet. You'll get unicorns in good biomes. So this world was just a normal, I didn't use any custom settings or anything, but you have like the little sparkly grass kind of thing in a good biome. This is a good biome forest here, where we built that first fort there. So you get the featherwood trees, you get pixies and fairies, and things that sound really cute and nice, and then a unicorn arrives and stabs all of your dwarves in the face, and they immediately die because unicorns basically have a steel short sword on their face. Yep. But that's why I decided to try and catch them and tame them, because they're very, very strong in that capacity, because yeah, they do literally run around with swords on their foreheads. So very good war creatures. And I modded, so I don't play with any mods. I edited the raw file for the unicorns, which just meant that they became trainable or tameable, which was just one line of code. And you can technically do that for, any creatures that aren't sort of vanilla tameable if you want to, and it's super easy. But yeah. Okay, so I think our military should all be up here, because we need to do a bit of an equipment check. And I like to see them. Assign uniform. So I just need to update all of these, I think. Yeah, if we add all steel. Oh, lovely. To do what in Therapist? So to export details about the dwarves, basically in sort of a spreadsheet form. Gadget Sock, welcome. Thank you for the follow. You are officially a melon. Yeah, it's kind of I'll say it's kind of intense what I was doing with some of those forts in the past, because I just was digging really, really deep into the relations of the different dwarves, and trying to understand their place in the wider world and stuff. But yeah, that was just the best way that I found, was just doing it manually, basically, so that I could note down the things that I actually cared about. I couldn't find a way of exporting it because, for example, what I would be looking at would be like the family tree, I guess, that kind of stuff. Steel, please. Yep. Lovely, lovely. Get all this good stuff done. Legwear. I suppose greaves, right? And then we can add in the chainmail at a later date. I suppose I should specify. Breastplates. Greaves. Gauntlets. High booties. Shields can be anything if they want. I suppose we should do, yeah, we should do steel as well if they want it. A metal, yes. Where is steel specifically? There we go. Gotcha. Individual choice of weapon. Individual choice melee. Wait, can we set individual choice material selected? No? No, okay. Oh god, no. Individual choice melee, yes, very nice. Confirm. Assign. They should have most of this on anyway. Wait, I don't need to add these, do I? Oh gosh, it's been a while since I've done this. Because we can't edit, right? Oh no. Okay. I can do this. We can do this. Oh god. Add uniform. Yeah, I don't need to add the accessories. Okay, fine. Cool. Very good. We're missing... We're missing... all steel, yeah. So they should go immediately? Yeah, so we'll see how much we have in total. And I'll worry about the ranged, about the Marksdwarvs later. Iron, okay, yeah, so we had a few iron bits. This should all be steel. Wait, oh, are we still not wearing boots? Is that still a bug? That's been for ages. Yeah. We still not, why are we still not wearing them? This should be steel only. Is this someone, ugh, someone's hand, ew. Armor, iron, yeah, okay, oops. Okay, yeah, so we've got some iron stuff that's just been left sitting around. So, what have we got here? So we're missing... Okay, so we need to get them to wear their boots. Oh, I forget how to do this. They should be wearing the boots, but for some reason they just don't want to put them on. So we need some more greaves and another helm. Here. Although these aren't full squads, so... Yep. And these are the 4 bucklers that we made before. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Yep, so we want 7 steel shields. Bam. And then, what was it, greaves? Yep. steel greaves and a steel helm. Lovely. So that should get at least our current squads geared. How many are we missing though in these squads? In terms of training speed, if I add new recruits to this squad, I don't know if they'll learn faster because the squad overall is more experienced. That sounds like it makes sense. Or whether it would be better to just split the legendaries into more squads and just get them started. Do you use DFHack? So yes, I do. So I just use it, I think the way most people use DFHack, which is for a couple of like life, improvements in experience. I don't use it to actually hack. I think the name of it is a bit misleading because most people don't use it to actually hack or cheat, so to speak. Oh, that was fast. Our first artifact of the day. Nice. Yeah, I mainly use it for what do I usually use it for? So I use it to fix things. If there's a bug that happens and it's going to break the game or ruin something in a really awful way, or to sometimes move items or dump stuff if there's a major issue. Yeah, that kind of thing. Or for example, in this world, because it's a world where I might care about a certain item that I'd otherwise lose. Like if we had a body, or if we have bodies that fall into bodies of water where it would make sense for the dwarves to recover it, but mechanically we can't, I might use it in that instance. So, if a body of a dwarf fell into this pond in the temple, right? There's no reason that if we role played it in our heads that the dwarves wouldn't be able to get that out, because they would. So yeah, I might use it in that, for that as well. That kind of thing. But yeah. Yeah, and for interface, interface stuff. So Squidcoder was in the chat earlier, explaining the feature. Where has it gone now? So he said Control-Shift-S for Spectate. So the Spectate mode. So you can see here when I hover over dwarves, we've got a bit of information along with what they're up to. So this is part of DFHack as well, one of the newer additions, which is very cool. So we turned that on today. But you can change the settings for this. So if you want to be in spectate mode and just watch your fortress, like someone said, like a fish tank earlier, then we can do that now, and it's pretty cool. But it gives you a shortcut to just see what everybody's up to if you want to. Pretty awesome. I just like that it tells me when an animal is starving. Yeah, so those kind of things, super useful, right? And Moody Dwarf notifications, because it's so easy to miss stuff because there's a lot going on. It's both the blessing and the curse of Dwarf Fortress, right? That there's so much going on all the time. Best for doing things en masse. Yeah, exactly. Precisely. Ooh, we were fast on those shields. Ooh. Okay, Onul has claimed... You're going to make something out of Nice. He's already working on it. Fine. I guess that's fine. Strange mood. He's a happy boy, though. The bug bat is fighting with Abe, the Forgotten Beast. Is that the webs one that I'm pretending doesn't exist? Oh no, it's this one. Okay. Who are you? The three-eyed salamander. That's kind of cool. But, you know, this other one has webs. So that's going to be fun. Not. In fact, I think we're going to build a lava trap for that because that sounds fun and I've never done that before. So, yep. And then this dude. A three-eyed tortoise. Lovely. Doesn't that sound like a fun time? That bug bat did not have a fun time. More goblets and more bucklers. Petitions. Degel Malikan. Oh wait. Is this just because the nobles aren't fully Degel Malikan Star Steak? That's such a cool name. That's such a cool name. It is. So they're just petitioning for full residency. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Yes, you may. You have earned a place, I guess. Oh, this poor dude. He got so damaged. Poor Minkot, the dancer. The legendary dancer who may not ever dance again. We're gonna get a pure Nice something or other. Just a little bit disappointing, but who knows? It could be interesting lore-wise. We haven't moved our dwarves, have we? Where are our prisoners? Are they dead? Oh no. Did they die? Oh god. Oh no, they're still there. Huh? What? That's not right. Where is she? Oh, there. Yeah. Right. We should probably do something a bit more interesting with these prisoners. I just don't know what. And what was left here? So yeah, we need to store these other things somewhere else. All the old stuff makes sense because we want to get rid of it. Sterling silver flasks. Okay, okay. Let's do some organization. Yum. Finished goods. Backpacks and flasks. They can live up there. That makes sense. So we should already be. We should just move those out, yeah. Because some of these things are just left from previously and have nowhere else to go. Sand. We're gonna want somewhere nice to keep that. Let's see if we can make a little something. Okay, that's not happening. Can we dig somewhere for some sand storage? Here? Is that gonna work? Stockades. Okay, so we made our armor stands, I should say. I did not see how much iron these required. I think it must be 3 each, I think. Onul Lelemeng. Onul Lelemeng, the metalsmith, has created Lus Lelmasis, a niece amulet. He offers it to the Torches of Hope. Thank you, Onul. Let's have a look-see. Investigation. This is a niece amulet. All craft dwarfship is of the highest quality. It's encrusted with rectangular niece cabochons and encircled with bands of round niece. Well, it's a bit niece heavy, but you know what? That's cool. We'll take it. We'll give it to a noble. I'm sure it'll please them. Please them just fine. How's our dude doing? He's got 2 lovers. I don't think either of them are here though. Oh wait, he has family in the dance troupe? That's funny. So, how's his health doing? Susceptible to disease. Big scar on his neck. I think otherwise he's okay, right? He's fine. He seems fine. Wait, do we have any baby bears yet? Are they not gonna breed? I feel like we've had the bears long enough now to have baby bears. Do we have too many creatures in general? That might be why. We do also have a vampire just chilling here in a room that we locked away. So yeah, there is that. I think the puppies might need to go, guys. I hate to say it, but I think it might be required. And still, how do we still? I mean, yeah, I guess the puppies are growing up into dogs. But if we want more bears, we might have to just dispatch more dogs. Oh dear. I don't feel super good about it, but it is the way of things. Oh man, this doesn't feel nice. But gotta do what you gotta do. Bears are cooler than puppies. And much more useful. Oh no. No one tell Peter, please. No, no, no. Oh man, okay. What do we got this time? The vile force of darkness has arrived. How much do you want to bet that it's our friends, the Mountainous Spider? Of course. Oh, okay. We've got some better equipment this time. We didn't chop down the trees. Crap. Really should have done that. Well, all of our guys are training up here, so that's good. And these guys are not really ready, to be honest. Crap, I forgot about the trees. God damn it. Alright, let's do a little quick save. It's probably, I don't know, see, it depends if they're going to start climbing up or not. Just thinking about how to best position here. Second siege. I wonder how many we're going to have to deal with this time. Alright, let's check this out. They want to parlay to avoid loss of life, do they? I don't think that's gonna fly. Oh no, that's not gonna fly. Can we chop some trees quick time? That's what I want to know. So if we ignore this actually for a minute, we should get time to do this. Because we get a little bit of time before they just decide to engage. Woodcutters. Yeah, let's... Oh, we can... Oh, okay. Only selected. Okay, fine. Make yourselves useful, nobles. Who else? Who else can be given this job? You have no idea how important this is, dwarfs. I mean, that should do it. Okay. Can we, in the quickest of quick ever, they're still going to be able to climb up the walls, I think, but this should help. There's going to be a lot of puke. But we want to get rid of all of these, basically. Are there any more that are a bit too close? Yeah. How are we doing over here? Some on the side, maybe. Yeah. That's pretty close. Yep. Tree chopping time. Sorry, elves. It's got to be done. Okay. Let's have a look what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Are they moving in already? Okay, I think that they should just hang for a short time. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, hopefully we're chopping some trees. Please, oh please, let's chop those trees. Thank you. And get it done quick time. Yeah. Oh, there she goes. Nil. Okay. Good job. Depends how many axes we have as well, actually. Okay, so we've got... We should have... Yeah, we should be good. Just waiting patiently to besiege us. Thank you ever so much. We appreciate it. See, I just don't see how fighting in this would help in any way, shape or form, really. But we've got mainly... Yeah, so we're melee, so... 1 crossbowman. Okay. if we set this, because our meat should be being stored. Where is our meat going? Seeds, food, what is this? Just plumps? Pigtails, okay. And we have meat in here too? We do, okay. Plump helmets. Oh, I thought we'd put these somewhere else because I want to make sure. Oh wait, those are just the plump helmets. Okay. What are you? Oh, they're drinking. Of course they are. Let's use up those plump helmets, please. And let's get this stockpile expanded. Yep. The prisoners just get to watch whatever unfolds up here. Just a little bit horrifying. Okay, are we chopping trees? Please tell me. We need to chop these trees. Maybe the burrow was the issue? Yeah, okay, cool. Nil, you're doing great work. You're earning your keep. That's what I like to see. Okay, here they come. Hopefully no one gets bonked with with logs. Oh yeah, it's feeling a bit rough. Daylight's good for you in small doses. You'll be fine. That's what I tell myself. Okay, so we did find warm stone, I see. It's fine. It's fine. No problem. Oh! The Forgotten Beast, Ust. Aslot Trusmo. Utesnegozo has come. An enormous blob composed of mud. It has a short tail and it undulates rhythmically. Ugh. Beware its webs. It's made of mud and has webs. Oh dear God. Oh man, it's all going on right now. Please don't get in. This is where we learn where that hole was in the fortress that we never found. Do you remember that? Oh, brass monster.
Speak friend.
Okay, that's one. It's dealt with. Kittens, welcome. You are officially a melon. Thank you for the follow. Okay, so that was dealt with at least. Oh, okay, we just dug anyway. Fine. Yeah, this is sand storage, so. Ooh, cave lobster. Oh no, I don't. I wanted to use the other stuff up, but I mean, that's fine, I suppose. Let's just do a quick check on what we're using though. Just gonna save some of this for later. Almonds, strawberry seeds, plum helmets, plums, everything else I think looks good. Yep. Goat cheese. Do they prefer to snack on cheese, or does cheese just make them enjoy the meal more? I actually have no idea. Yeah, it's fine. Petitions. No, we are not. How dare they ask us for a parlay? our old enemies. Disgusting. Never. We shall never surrender. At least not with that rubbish siege. Mud versus brass. It was, yeah, it was. I'm glad to be rid of a webbed forgotten beast, though, even if it is made of mud. Peace was never an option, thoughts. Absolutely not. Edzul, the militia commander, has bestowed the name Deben onto his steel battle axe. That's cool. What does that mean? I want to know. What does it mean? And how do I find out? Named objects? Ah, yes. There we go. Cheerful shocked. That's great. That's good. A nice cheerful hacking in the head, which is what some of those goblins are going to get shortly. Ads coming up soon, but don't worry, we won't be doing any battle during ads times. Just going to keep an eye on these trees that we're chopping. Right, okay, this looks good. So how are we doing distance-wise? They can still climb up the walls. They can still... We need some traps or something. We need to be working on fortifications because honestly, it's very weak. It's very, very weak right now. And based on location, I've been sleeping on it. But yeah, we've dealt with some trees, which is good. So I think just meeting them head on is the best bet. Or we could allow them to make their way closer, but I don't know, maybe we just go up there and sort of take care of them, is what I'm thinking. All right, boys and ladies. Let's get everybody together, please. Looking good. There aren't as many of us as I would like there to be. Okay. Lignite block wall. Could we have smoothed these? No. Yeah, we're gonna have to invest in some proper defense imminently once this is dealt with. They're going to make their way. Where could we meet them that makes the best strategic sense? Maybe we could come up from like behind them. That seems... Yeah. Is there any reason for us not to do that? Okay. Just thinking, is there anything else we need to consider before doing this? Besides just, of course, having more dwarfs. Dwarfy dwarfs. Yeah, we also need to be able to seal this off in case we do get flying things or folks climbing up. Sealing all of this off is going to be quite important. So we need to, at the very least, get these covered. Okay. So we can make some covers, some hatch covers, I reckon. And possibly set up some traps in these rooms. That might be a good idea. Make a lava moat. That's definitely an attractive idea. Welcome back from Adland. Okay, we're moving the squads. I'm gonna see if we can take care of these guys. Okay, do we have everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't actually know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, we do. So we have 11, our 11 dwarfs, all in steel now, which is good. I think we're pretty much on par with the number of goblins that have arrived. Can we sneak our way around? Can we go up here? Are they going to engage us as soon as they see us? Because they shouldn't see us. Because they're just over this here. If we're smart. We're not exactly going to be quiet, I don't think. But maybe we can... Where are you going? Excuse me. Hello? No, no, no. We're not sleeping. We're not sleeping right now, boys. We are not sleeping right now. That is not an option, I'm afraid. Where is that lever? Whoops. We are definitely not sleeping now. Soldier unreachable location? What do you mean? What do you want about? Someone just threw their trousers off. Excuse me! Sleep? Pick up equipment? What equipment are you going for exactly? Station. Okay, our bridge is closed. Why are you going that way to station? This is very strange behavior. Are these doors locked? They want to come up over the top, don't they? Okay. So they're going to move up sensibly. I really don't know where those guys are going. We should not be splitting up, guys. Okay, they're coming back. Realized that the door is closed. They're like, oh, damn. Is he climbing up to get that equipment? Wow, okay. Respect. Fine. Yeah, we just need to get in there, don't we? He's just having a little nap. Yep. Edzul, the military commander. Bro, come on. Now is not the time. Please. Okay, we just need to get on with this, I think. And hopefully... Okay, I can't see any more of these. If we deal with the ranged first, that might be a good idea. Because we're all going to get involved, aren't we? Oh my god! Another sleeping? Are you for real? I don't speak English. But you can say... How beer or liquor for civilian, please. Hi, from Colombia. Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna drop some beers into the chat. I get the vibe you're putting down here. Right, so we have our military commander asleep. Another dude... Oh, our other captain asleep. Really? This is the time you decide to take a quick nap. Should we wait? Because some of them are going to go, oh no, we're too late. Okay. Yeah, we're going in. We're going in. But if we deal with him first, I mean, we're gonna end up... Okay. We're over the hill. Okay, I think it's going well. Let's have a look. Just have a quick look. Quick look in. I think we're looking pretty good. Nice. Oh, somebody's arm chopped off. Okay. We're going to want to open up the bridge again, I think. So we can get back in, of course. Militia captain's just totally, yeah, literally sleeping on duty here. Oh, Zanig. This is a guy who's been hanging out for a while, trying to get inside. What are you up to? Cool. Is that it? Did we deal with them all? Looks like we did. Nice. Right, let's have a look at this log. I can't believe these guys just... Oh, yeah, he's just waking up. It's like... Oh, what did I miss, guys? Everything, you absolute lemon. Our swordmaster, Eshtan. Stabs a crossbowman, the goblin crossbowman in the left lower leg. Nice. Basically just destroys his leg. And a stab in the foot. The injured part is cloven asunder. Wonderful. Those injuries, these do not scare me. Slashing in the upper leg. Stab in the head. And that wasn't even the final blow on this goblin crossbowman. A slash in the head. Oh, and the injured part is cloven asunder. Nice. Always cool when we get a decapitation. Explodes into gore. Yep. So the leg is destroyed, even though he has no head anyway now. But, you know, it goes on for a surprisingly long time. Oh, wow. Okay. Slashing the swordsman in the upper body. Tearing apart the muscle. Shattering the false ribs. Tearing apart the liver through the copper breastplate, which is now destroyed. Well, what was the final blow? Yep. Slaps the goblin in the mouth with the flat of his sword. Of what's left of his head. So there was... Okay, so part of the head was gone earlier, but apparently something was left. This is horrific. Okay, yep. Uh-huh. The maceman seemed to be the last one standing, I think, which was it this one? Right here, in this pile, potentially. The first and the last hits are usually the ones I like to look at. So... The Axe Lord hacks the goblin pikeman in the head with her steel axe. Oh wow, immediately a head sailing off. So cool. That pikeman didn't have a very good time. Oh yeah. Oh wow, that's an awesome first blow, actually. Muthkat opening the battle with an immediate head chopping with the axe. That's so cool. Okay, so an amazing opening blow, and yeah, the finishing blow. Let's have a look. The Baron. Oh, I didn't even know we had a Baron, to be honest, in this squad. Oh, we're punching. Threw a punch in. Why not? The Baron charges at the goblin maceman, and of course the goblin knows it's all over. They collide and the goblin tumbles backwards. He strikes at the Baron, but the shot is blocked. He goes for a punch in the upper leg, fracturing the bone with the strength of that punch, twisting the hip. The goblin maceman gives in to pain. The Baron stabs the goblin maceman in the head with his bismuth bronze spear, fracturing the skull through the copper helm. And with a final stab in the head, part his clothing asunder. And yeah, unsurprisingly so, a tendon may have been torn. Ouch. Ouch indeed. So, the Baron. Who exactly is the Baron here? I suppose I could look here. Oh, Zuntier, right. Okay, yep. Zuntier, good sir. And everybody's health, I think, looks good, yeah. Real healthy, nice. Not a scratch. Oh, okay, we do have a bit of an injury here. Okay, yep. Should be ready to go. Making their way back. Very good job. Beautiful. We better expand our military operation quick time. Those elves are going to be annoyed when they see these trees that have gone down, but unfortunately just had to be done. Let's change up this schedule for now. Well, next time they'll arrive with more fun, of course. Deny. Bit late for that, my friends. Oh, we found rock crystal and then I just removed the notification. Whoops. Dog tripe roast. Doesn't that sound delicious? Just what you want. Okay, I don't think they had anything particularly good. It was mostly copper, I think. Okay, we've got a silver mace. Yeah, we'll take that. Iron breastplate. Yeah, go on. Copper shield. Yeah. Some spoils. That's damaged. Just get rid of that. Yep. Anything else worth it? Not really. Okay. Iron high boots. Size for goblins, of course. Splattered with goblin blood. And we'll leave their corpses there as a warning. It's a proper way to do things. Lots of teeth. Nice. Do we have anything up in the trees? It's always nice if we get a head in a tree. Iron Morningstar. Don't mind if I do. Very nice. Yep. I love how these all have the engravings or the decorations on them. Very cool. Very cool. Love it. Yeah, so we'll smelt some of that. Iron shield. Yep, we'll take that. And I'll deal with the rest of some of this afterwards. The Trumpets of Menacing. Oh, I wish I could remember what that was. I feel like it's kind of significant. I bet it's one of the attacks on this fortress from the past. Oh, I really want to have a look, actually. Yeah, so on the breastplate, rendition of the trumpets of menacing, an exceptionally designed image of a short sword. The image is a symbol of the Mountainous Spider. So maybe the trumpets of menacing is just the name of the image, potentially. Made from Drunian bone, that's cool. Very... Oh, here's a head. Nice. Yep. Good job, lads and lasses. Damn 300 style tree of the dead. Yeah. It is. Well, when when these things are happening, you know, in the trees or in the forests or whatever, then, yep, you can get body parts stuck up in trees. Off they go to just get trauma and pick up loot. And this performance troupe that's arrived is going to have a lovely, greeted by a lovely sight of some fresh corpses. Lovely. These are decorated as well. Oof. Waste not, want not. Silver pike, copper short sword, meh. Nah. Alrighty then. These guys are training again already. They take it very seriously, and thank goodness they do. Okay, let's have a little catch up and see how this is going. So we have our backpacks and stuff stored up here. Nice. So those have moved. So we need to move some of our other goodies. What else have we got here? Goblets and so on. Splints. Okay. Well, that makes sense to move these to the hospital. Probably do something a bit more attractive storage-wise. Make it look pretty. Because why not? Speaking of which, now we have somewhere to store our sandbags, of which we don't really have many, but furniture, sandbags, nice. So we'll get those brought down eventually. For some glass making. And how are we doing? So this looks, we're still making steel. Lovely. Pig iron, iron for days. Yeah. Cool. How are we doing for our steel stocks? Iron's looking good. Steel, not bad at all. Yeah, ready for another couple of squads. We can sort out our ranged dwarves as well. What's everybody up to here? Sleep, sleep, sleep. And the armor stands. Let's get the armor stands put up here for them. Oh, no, not a trade depot. It's not what we want. How shall we do this? So I know it's normally 10 to squad, is it not? Yep, iron armor stands. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Lovely. And then hopefully, I think they should store their stuff there. And we can say, toggle whether they will store, yeah. I think that makes sense. Onion stew, Doesn't sound so bad. Oh, how have we still ended up with the rotting stuff? We should be using it all up. Ew. Don't want people getting grumpy just because it stinks. Yeah, so we are using it, just not super quickly. God, we've got so much food. Holy crap. Did we do pigtails here? We did. Okay. But we don't have any. So why are all of our pigtails just being used and spun automatically? Is that what's happening? Hopefully we get some more bears. We don't seem to be getting any bears at the moment. And we have yet to start anything in our Great Hall. Well, we need more military dwarves, I think is what we need. New squads or padding out the existing squads? Probably that, because they will train up quicker, I think. So let's have a look. Exclude. Exclude. Nobility? I don't know. With infants. Hates combat. Maimed. Yeah. Proficient. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're not doing our legendary weaponsmiths and cooks and so on. We definitely need you guys. Definitely. Sigun the Weaver. See, I really like this guy. I keep spotting him and I know him because he just looks interesting. So, I don't know. I know nothing about him, but I'm for some reason kind of attached. So we're going to look at him in a second. Our legendary armourer, absolutely not. Adil the farmer. Yep. Let's get you in. And weaponsmith, miner, stonecutter. Degel, again, I think Degel came from elsewhere and has Some pretty high skills. Solon the planter? I want some fresh blood. So who we got? Zatan. So many metal workers. Melee potential. We got a very strong guy up the top here. Dacost. Zasset the Craftsdwarf. I want to check him out though. Yeah, we can't go with any of these. We need. I mean, we could go for a couple of miners. Yeah, I want to check the other guys out first and just make sure that we're not losing anyone or potentially losing anyone. Mega. See, oh, we have a legendary mechanic here though. Zuntir the Baron. Oh, and wait, Edsel's our legendary engraver? Oh man, okay. But he can seriously, sorry, she can seriously take care of herself, so I guess there's that. And these are all older dwarves from other locations, so they have these legendary skills, right? Legendary clothier. Damn, these are cool dwarves. Well, better a fighter than not, right? Much more likely to make it out of a scrap. Legendary stone crafter. Damn, son. We need to transfer some of these skills. Still picking up loot. And socks, probably, because of course nobody can leave a good sock on the battlefield in Dwarf Fortress. Just having a little sleep on a pile of nuts, are we? Yep. Yep. You do you, Zasset. You do you. That's alright, bro. Yep. Nothing better than a bed of almonds. We've all heard that. We've all heard that before. Sure thing. Sure thing. Right, well, this hall we are going to fill with crafts, with some squads for everybody for their mental fitness, because we need that. We're going to make a new temple for everybody, or probably a few different temples actually. Still got stuff stinking up down here. Gross. I swear I'd moved this stockpile. Obviously not. Look at all the children. The tavern filled with kids. Which, it's obviously the dwarven way. How else would you raise your child other than just leaving them in the tavern all day long? Did that guy get treatment? Because one of our dudes, he was, you know, he was a little bit injured. Mudmen. Can somebody come and dust in the hospital? It's kind of full of webs. That can't be good. It can't be sanitary. Okay, have any of our new recruits come and joined? More babies! Hey, we have bear cubs! Oh yeah. See, unfortunately, we just had to trade some puppies for some bear cubs. Okay, but we want grizzly bear cubs though, right? Because, yeah, we can't actually train these. So, unfortunately, they might not make the cut either. Oh no, okay. Yeah, we can't really do much useful with them. Maybe our grizzly bears are... So we've got 2 males and 1 female. So if this female isn't feeling in the mood, then we won't have any more bears. I guess we just wait and see for a little bit. Ew, yeah, just rotten meat. I don't understand why we couldn't just use this up quick time. But fine. Now it's just stanking up the place. But we're doing good. We're doing good on drink. Now that's up and going again. Plump helmets, nice. Yes, we need to be using those up. And we've moved all the gneiss out of here, which is lovely. That looks a bit tidier. Oh my god. The stank is real. But baby bears are cute. They make everything better. It's fine. Oh god, there are so many sheep. Yeah, I'm going to have to put meat into a certain stockpile and then just have us use it immediately, I think. Otherwise, it's going to get stanky. And everyone's going to get upset. And we're doing so well with mood right now, at least for this short period of time. Oh, we had a baby. Oh, no, I just dismissed it. No, I wanted to see where the baby was born. And I just realized I forgot to actually engrave where the last one was born. So, whoops. Can we see by age? Baby. There are lots of babies though. Oh, no. Okay. I've already, yeah. And I don't think they're going to show up on this screen because I doubt we can add a baby to a military squad. I hope not. Arrival order? Yeah, I didn't think that would work. Well, someone was seeking infant, so... Was it a baroness? Her mood has improved though, which is really good. Because she was tantruming big time. Normally when people have babies, they get really happy, right? Who's just had a baby? Somebody was seeking infant. Here she is. Was it Amère? Did she just have a baby? No? Aw. That would have been cool. Damn it. Wait, can I see here? Hey, it's still here. Hooray. Olin, the Baroness of Crestknives. Oh, right here. In the stank. Oh, that's disgusting. Okay. Alright. Yeah. So, Olin. Where'd you go? A lovely baby boy. A bonny baby boy. Olin, the Wait. Baroness of Crested Knives? You I don't think she officially lives here yet, actually. How old are you? 125? Is that old for a dwarf? That's pretty old, right? I hate to use the term geriatric mom, but... I mean, good on you, girl. Good on you. Esm. We've got a lot of Esms here, haven't we? Esm. Esm Ustodel. It's kind of a cool name, though. Ah. Oh, we're in this tiny tavern. The posh people tavern. Yep. Ah. Esm Ustodel. Okay, yep. Esm Ustodel. Esm Breach Shields. Cool. And unfortunately, yeah, I can't see the older ones. Mm-hmm. Yep, grumpy children, that's fine. We can live in that. That's okay. Training happening. Nice. More black bear cubs. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see if we get some baby war bears next time. We have a few new recruits in this legendary squad, so we'll make some more equipment and we shall get, I think, a brand new squad going next time. Now that I know that they're all clad in steel. And we're gonna have to deal with a much bigger siege next time. Just need to check my pop cap as well. Okay. So we'll definitely unleash hell on ourselves. Yeah, next time. With pop cap. Oh man, are we still dealing with... Yeah. What a waste. Oh, we have so many bones. I just get rid of all these bones. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. So much rubbish. So much rubbish. Yeah, the butcher's is right here. Do we just have nowhere to store it? Is that what's happening? Let's try this out. We're going to take items from there. It's just getting too stinky. Is there anything left on the dead list for now? No, okay. Because the sheep are also building up now. Is that it? It should be gone now, I think. Hopefully. Yeah? Okay. Plenty of drink to go around, though. Nice. Oh god, yeah, there are so many sheep. Holy crap. We have more interesting livestock now, I'm afraid, sheep. Oh, wow, why are they all female? Where are all of our... Oh, okay, right, they're just down here. That was a bit worrying for a second there. Yep. We need... Some lamb roasts are going to be good, though. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Yep, so hopefully this works. We should just move things directly into here and then use it. Grizzly bear cubs. Yes, nice. So we're gonna have bear meat, bear leather. Nice. Very fancy. And some lovely lamb. Nom 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 nom. If we can specify, actually, do it this way, that might actually be easier now that I think about it. Instead of messing around with stockpiles. If we go to kitchen settings and meat. Oh, I'm gonna have to turn everything off though, aren't I? Just using up all the meat versus, yeah, that's all we've got really. Besides, if we turn all of these off. A single lettuce leaf. sadly sitting by itself in a corner of the larder somewhere. Okay, so that's meat only now, so we should be cooking only with the meat and the offal. And we've got several cooks that can be on the go, so that hopefully everything gets used. And we don't waste any time making something from, I don't know, muskmelons. Okay, finished goods. And crutches. And splints. If we pop those in there under the hospital, that makes sense, I think. Not sure I want predator meat. Yeah, I think, what is it that's like really high in that kind of meat? Some kind of mineral, vitamin, something or other? Is there a way to tell if a workshop is cluttered? So technically it doesn't really matter. It's only when it gets super full and it's more of a, you know, just the map being full of too many items. With the butchers, yeah, they get full of bones over time. One quick way to designate the stuff to get thrown away is, like, if you want to do it, is you can just assign the whole thing like this. If you select the whole, it will select everything in one go, and then, you know, it won't destroy the actual building, but you can just select anything you don't want to get rid of. So yeah, that is one way of quickly selecting everything. But we'll use these bones because we want everybody to do a bit of crafting soon. So we'll get the crafting materials moved up into the hall that we've made, and then we can use them to create some cool stuff and meet some needs and all that jazz. So yeah, or decorate some things with bone as well. Although it'll be much cooler if we save the bare bone for that, I think. If we decorate with bare bone, that'll be pretty cool. The wiki mentions that workshop speed goes down. Might be old. I'm not sure. No idea. Knowing Dwarf Fortress, I wouldn't be surprised if that was indeed the case. But yeah, if we keep the sheep population under control, then it's a good thing, I think. I think we're doing fine on our other fronts. And yeah, we need to think about some protection here for around the fortress itself. Maybe some spikes could be good. We could do spikes all the way around. That's going to be a lot of spikes though. And of course our own dwarves could potentially fall on them. We could just build a lip around the edge as well, I suppose. That would probably work. So if we do spikes at the bottom and then, yeah, build an overhang of some kind. What could we do? Or just build all the way around and build a fortification, but they can still come over the top of that, of course. So many options. Okay. Well, I will have a think about this for next time because I'm going to finish up there for today, guys. So keeping it chill and short for today because it's been an intense weekend for me. So yeah, but I was looking forward to this all day and progressing a little bit, which I feel like I've organised a few things that have needed it today. And yep, we got to see our squads, our very well trained squads in action today, which was good. The sieges are only going to get bigger and bigger now, so yeah, do need to quite seriously think about some trap systems and getting ready for dealing with larger numbers of enemies. I do very much want to play around with some magma, so yeah, but we need to, I think, sort glass before we can do that, because we'd want to build the pipes and the pumps out of green glass, I think, or the elements of the pumps out of green glass, so that they are magma safe. Also, I'm not sure how many floors or Z levels we're going to have to go for that. Let's just have a look. I don't think it's crazy levels, but I've got a little bit of sand here, so I shouldn't have to count this, but oh, okay, so we have a pool here actually, which we could use. All right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Okay, so about 37-ish. So yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. It could be way worse. That is in caverns, but I think we can do something very fun with this magma pool that we have access to here. We just need to find the right spot next to it. Tahuna, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the club. You are an official melon. Yeah, so we might be a bit restricted on where we can tap into it. Maybe over on this side. But yeah, we can pump it wherever we want it, pretty much, I think. I'll do some planning around this. DFHack Markdown might do some of what... Oh, for exporting info, but not relations. Yeah, it's kind of just dependent on specifically what I want to know about those dwarves. It's just kind of top level stuff for story reasons. And yeah, I haven't found a quicker way of doing it yet. But, you know, as always, if you discover something, 100%, let me know. And I'm just always generally interested in hearing about the new stuff that you guys discover in Dwarf Fortress, of course. There is just so much to always learn about this game, which is one of my favourite things about it. Okay, but yes, so squad training. I think a fresh squad next time. We've got enough steel for everybody, which is great. We also need to sort out the equipment for our Marksdwarvs. See how they're doing on their... Okay, novice fighter, not great. Skilled dodger. They need good dodging skills, really, don't they? I don't know as much about training at Marksdwarvs, but we're slowly getting there, I think. But yes, one little siege survived, which is good. We'll get onto some trap systems next time and start decking out the great hall that we have created, because yeah, this is what Praisetheaters is all about, really. It's all about the arts and crafts and the performance, so we want to get that going again. And I will do a bit of reading up on how to, yeah, crash this down without killing everybody, and maybe we'll do a cave-in, because I've not done that before either, so that would be fun. We can put in some supports and link some levers and do some funky things. But yeah, magma stuff I think is going to take a bit longer. I think we're still a couple of sessions away from that. But yeah, who knows what we could do. We could pump it all the way to the surface and just have a magma moat, or just a magma room, potentially. We could build out, you know, a drown room, but instead of water, just use magma. That could be fun. And we're also going to need something to deal with the forgotten beasts, especially the webbed metal variety, which are hanging around. So that's another place that I'll probably want to use magma. So yeah. And of course, not forgetting that we just have a hole throughout the whole of our fortress. So yeah, that too. We could make use of that in some creative ways, I think. Magma piston. I've never seen that. Yeah, so yeah, magma pistons as well. Or wait, a piston's separate? Is piston different to pump? Or is it just... Let's see, magma piston. Oh yeah, used to move magma near the surface as an alternative to pump stacks. Oh, I don't know the difference. I'll have a look at this. Ooh, it's gonna be fun. Yes, indeed. Magma is one of the most capital F fun things that we can play with. But yeah, let's sort out the basic defense first. I think let's be a little bit sensible. This is our civilization's original mountain home, so yeah, let's try and make good decisions. Okay guys, well, I've really enjoyed this very chill session today, because yeah, I was a bit kind of frazzled today, to be honest. But yeah, it's felt good, always does, and lovely to see some of your familiar faces in the chat as always. All right, so let's just transition here into the ending scene. There we are. And a big thank you to those of you who followed today. We're getting closer to the 500 follower goal. Very exciting. Right at the end I return. Hi Squid Coder. Actually, I have a question for you before we jump out for today. and you don't have to answer right away, but maybe something for another stream, or about exporting details about dwarves. So in the past I just do it manually. It's more of a story focused thing for me. So in an ideal world, I would love just an export of the resident list, with I'm thinking in an Excel sort of format, if you know what I mean, with their details essentially. So like relations, I'm pretty sure I heard of something regards to like family trees before for dwarves. Maybe I imagined that, maybe it was a dream, I don't know. Does that exist? But essentially what I've done in the past is just have a spreadsheet or a Google sheet where I've just input my dwarves as they've become residents and stuff like that, and filled out details that I wanted to be able to see quickly. But I don't really. Some things to that effect exist. You see, there's always something, guys. Quantov demands a way to mass select engravings. I do demand that, yes. No, that would be my dream. Actually, that would be my dream feature. Yeah, but I feel as though it would exist already if it was possible, because and everyone else, I know, I imagine it's probably extremely difficult to implement. Otherwise, it would be there already. I can see people joining into the stream now, just as we're bringing it to an end for today. And sorry for the no cam today, but my brain was a bit frazzled, so I wanted to keep it nice and chill for myself today and show up in my comfies. I just want to be able to select the whole fortress and cover it in pictures of oranges or something random, but for lore reasons, and just my own life, because the amount of time that I spend doing dedicated engravings in this world is ridiculous, but it's worth it to me. Graves with specific engravings are just really cool. Okay, my loves and my legends, let's have a little look-see and see who in our fabulous community is live right now, so that we can share the love and raid with gumption. Let's have a look. Unchowder is live. Although I think I raided Unchowder last time. Although they are awesome. I always enjoy their streams. Killadrix is streaming. We also have Claiborne as well, doing a bit of Rimworld. I think it's about time I gave Claiborne some love. It's been a while since we've raided our lovely Claiborne. Yes, let's do it. He is fabulous. All right, let's prepare ourselves. Again, wagon emotes are coming. They're going to be amazing. I'm so excited. All right. I'm going to move us over to... here we go. If this is... Oh, where's the sound disappeared to? Thank you, Dwarf Fortress. Did I just completely mute this? I did. There we go. Something nice and smooth to bring everything to a close for today. But guys, new stream on Thursday, starting some Baldur's Gate. Completely new playthrough, by the way. Very excited about that. I think we're gonna have a blast with Baldur's Gate. I know I'm gonna enjoy streaming it. I've only played it the once, so I've still got a lot to discover. And yeah, I've been dying to play it for months, but I've been saving it for streams, so I think it's going to be a hoot. And then Friday, we're back into Dwarf Fortress again, but we're in the short fort, which is our astronomy fort. A little bit of a slow-paced one because we're doing, you know, super nerdy stuff, but yeah. All right, get ready to raid, my loves. Get the emotes ready. Let's go. See you next time. Bye. Where is it?